is the ticket office at your train station about to disappear? Now, I can probably answer for you and say, yeah, I bet it is. It's recently been announced that they're planning to close pretty much all of the ticket offices, the manned ticket offices that remain at train stations across the United Kingdom. Now, that's ranging from big city train stations to small train stations out in the countryside. So I was looking online at this website about it last night with a load of info, and it said on there that there's 1,000 manned ticket offices they're going to close down. Now, 1,000 is a lot, but when I looked on it, I'm pretty sure it's just all of them. I'm pretty sure they're just closing all of them, because you could put in your postcode and then it would just like bring up your area and show which ones are closing down. And I did it last night, put it in, and every single one near me that hasn't gone already, a lot of them have gone already, is closing down. So Hebden Bridge, which is a train station that I use all the time, there was a protest there yesterday about this. Todmorden, I've come here today because there's a protest going on. I think it started now, so we'll go up there, check it out, chat to some people, see what's going on. So the issues, it is easy to buy a ticket at the machines at the station for most people. It is easy to buy tickets on your phones before you get to the station for most people, but there are still a lot of people that cannot grasp this technology, aren't able to for many, many different reasons, and we need to remember those people. And this decision to close all these manned ticket offices will affect a lot of people. So let's go chat to some people and hopefully find out some more information, see who it's going to affect, and yeah, just see what's going on really. Funnily enough, I got to a train station yesterday in Sorby Bridge where the manned ticket machine's already gone. It's just the screen machines, and they were broken. They weren't working. So then what do you do? If your phone's not on you and they're broken, no ticket.
My name's Pat Dale, I'm the Todmorden Town Crier. We need to keep these offices open, these ticket offices open. Not everybody has technology to be able to buy a ticket. If we need to ask questions, we can't ask a ticket machine. They won't answer us. Sometimes these ticket machines are out of order. And the thing is as well, if they get rid of the guards on the trains, how are you supposed to get your ticket?
Yeah.
And I, for one, am very angry, and I will petition until I get this office to remain open.
I mean, deliberately I've used pretty much the ticket office, and I'll give you a good example why. It was only a couple of days ago that an old lady was trying to swap tickets over. There's no way she could use the computer system here, and the staff was super helpful, and it was quite a long process, and I can't imagine that happening again. And there's going to be a lot of people suffering as a consequence.
Yeah. And how often do you use the trains?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah, and I think, it's probably okay for both of us. We could probably navigate a computer system quite easily, but for a lot of people it's going to be a real problem.
Yeah.
Not just the old, but people who've got learning difficulties, etc. And, we're one step away from losing the conductors as well. So I think it's, a tragedy really.
Yeah.
I'm here today to ask people if they'd sign the petition to stop the closure of ticket offices, particularly we're in Calderdale. The proposal is that they close Todmorden ticket office, Hebden Bridge and Halifax, and they're saying they'll replace it with a person on the station only till 2:30 in the afternoon, where ticket offices are normally open till 8:30. It's really important that ticket offices are open. They help, sorry about the puppy, they help not just vulnerable people, but people are around when women or people with disabilities need support. Also for passengers, they often get you the best value for your ticket, so it makes it better for the passenger. So this is about cuts to staff and cuts to the public service that ought to be our railways. The RMT have a petition and it's basically stop the closure of ticket offices, and it's really important that as many people as possible sign, even if you don't think it affects you at the moment. It will definitely affect someone you know.
So there we go, a load of voices all saying the same thing really. No one wants the ticket offices to go, do they? Nobody wants those to disappear. So they're saying they're going to replace the manned ticket offices with wandering platform assistants. But I'm sure they'll go pretty quickly as well. I know they're saying that that's going to be a thing, but I can't imagine it. So I just got chatting to the guy manning the station at the ticket office, the guy who was running that, and he said, he was like, I can't say anything on the record. He was like, we've been strictly told that we're not allowed to speak to anyone about this issue, this current issue we're facing. I think that's funny, isn't it? They've gone, you are not allowed to speak to anyone about this issue. But what's the issue again? Were you all about to lose your jobs? All of them are going to go. Okay, and we can't speak to anyone about them. Absolutely not. Do not say a word. So I did manage to speak to someone who works for the trains in some capacity. They couldn't go on camera, but they said it's going to be chaos at times. They were like, it will be chaos. The amount of stuff that these people actually do and their actual role, removing that, it will be chaos, and just putting a wandering platform assistant in won't be enough. And they also said they found it funny because it's like recently the government and the railways have been doing this whole thing about, oh, we are accessible for people with disabilities, we are accessible for people with wheelchairs, travel is easy for people with autism, and they've been really trying to push that narrative, and then they go and do something like this, which is the complete opposite of that. It really is just the complete opposite of that. So why bother? So yeah, just a quick little film about this issue at the moment, because I think it's important. I think it's important that more people are talking about this, because the time frame that they're trying to push this through is so small. They've literally given it a month, so it's literally a month where people can try and raise their voices before they're going to put this through. And unfortunately, it might already be a done deal, but still, the more people that are aware of this, so maybe there's, because I only heard about this the other day, I was actually a bit late to this. I got chatting to my friend's mum who was like, oh, have you heard about this? This could make an interesting film. And I was like, I didn't even know this was happening. So maybe there's people who watch my channel that don't know about this. So go, I'll put the petition link where you can sign, and yeah, just go and make your voice heard. And even if you think this doesn't affect you, yeah, if you think, oh, I'm fine just using the machines or my phone app, like, just think about those people that will struggle. And also, I've been stung before. I remember once I wasn't able to get a ticket, got to Manchester, and they were trying to charge me, I can't remember how much the fine was. They were like, no, you've not got a ticket. I was like, I wasn't able to get a ticket. On that day, I was not able to get a ticket, trying to sting me with a fine. And I tell you what, they're getting rid of the people working the ticket offices at the stations, but I bet what they're not going to be getting rid of is the people dishing out the fines on the other end at the stations, where you get to Manchester and there's loads of people there. They'll be stinging you. I bet there's loads of them still being employed. No way to get a ticket, but lots of ways to get a fine. So yeah, maybe you think, oh, this isn't going to affect me, I'm fine using the app or the machines at the station. Well, it will affect a lot of people, it really will. So think about those people. So sign your name on the petition, I'll put the link in, make your voice heard, and maybe we'll come back. Maybe once all these ticket officers have lost their jobs, I'll do another film where I can go speak to them and see how they're feeling, because it is going to be shocking. So yeah, nice one for watching, but yeah, make your voice heard.